We are now living in a K-shaped economy, and it is failing many Americans. And I got to run the numbers to show you just how this really is. So in the 80s, all Americans combined, our net worth was about $30 trillion adjusted for inflation. The top 1% had $7 trillion, and there were 2.3 million of them. The bottom 50% had about $2 trillion adjusted for inflation, and there was 115 million of them. So the top 1% had 3.5 times more money than the bottom 50%, which is actually not too shabby. If you fast forward to 2026, we have grown our net worth as Americans from 30 to $180 trillion, which is great. The 1% now has $55 trillion. So from the 80s till today, they have grown their wealth by $48 trillion. And their population in the group has only grown by 1.1 million. So they got very, very rich. Now the bottom 50% went from 2 trillion to 4 trillion. So it's only grown by $2 trillion. However, the bottom 50% has added 55 million people to it. So now 55 million more people are splitting that $2 trillion. So if you look at it today, the bottom 50% has $4 trillion. The top 1% has 55 trillion. So the top 1% now has 13.75 times more money than the bottom 50%. This is just in 40 some years. How I like to look at it is the hot air balloon visual. The hot air balloon is the rich. It's big. They got a lot of money. The ropes are the economic policies, and the basket is everyone else. As the hot air balloon got bigger, it would pull the basket up. So even though the balloon was getting bigger and higher, it was pulling all of us up for a better view and a better life. But over the past 40 or 50 years, those ropes, the economic policies, have been cut. That is favoring the balloon. And now the balloon is going higher and the basket is falling, creating this massive gap. So I look at it as the hot air balloon, where we need to reattach these ropes with economic policies to get us back so we can all rise together. As AI and robotics come, these folks have to share, and history has shown they don't share. Let us all share. We don't want it to be equal. It doesn't have to, we're not talking about socialism here. If over the past 50 years, economic policies would have put 20% more money into the bottom 50%, the top 1% would still have about $45 trillion. They'd be fine. Having an extra $10 trillion in the bottom 50%, everyone would be buying houses, everyone would have money in the stock market, and as these companies are growing, we're all winning. That's what we need to advocate for. The system is allowing people to take 20% too much. That 20% needs to come back to people in stocks and in wages so that they can buy real estate and stocks. I appreciate you all for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next video.